Hi everyone, what is up? Sam with Explore Travel Photo here. I'm really excited about today's video because today we're going to be unboxing, reviewing and testing the GoPro Hero Session. I've been meaning to get a GoPro for absolutely ages, and a few weeks ago I finally took the plunge, and tomorrow I'm going to Reading Festival with my best friend to see our favourite band, and it'll be the perfect opportunity to test this out. So without further ado, let's get into it, let's unbox it, and then we're going to test the footage. So just before I unbox it, I just wanted to read the stats off the front of the box. This GoPro Hero Session shoots at a resolution of 1080p at a rate of 60 frames per second, or a resolution of 720p at a rate of 100 frames per second. It takes 8 megapixel photographs with a 10 frames per second burst, and it can be controlled wirelessly through Bluetooth or through Wi-Fi. If you download the GoPro app, you can use it on your iPhone or tablet or Android phone. It's also waterproof up to a depth of 33 feet or 10 meters. So all of you deep sea divers out there, this is a great camera for you. So let's get into the unboxing. It comes in this sort of plastic. Let's first look at the case without the plastic on. See the little GoPro in there. So I'm guessing this just slides off. Nope, there's a bit of plastic. Okay, so that's the main packaging off. There's the first look at our little GoPro. It's a very tiny camera for what it offers. It's very amazing. I was tempted to buy one of the more expensive ones, but I really didn't know what I was going to get, so I was very happy to buy this one. It's about £159 sterling, which I really don't think is a bad deal if it delivers what GoPro says it does. And we're going to give it the review, which you'll see in a minute. So I'm just going to take it all out of the box, and then we'll have it on the table and I'll tell you what was in the box. So guys, when you buy the GoPro Hero Session, you get the GoPro, obviously, which is a screw mount. You get the mount that comes with it, so it basically just screws on and off of the mount system. And these mounts you can get put on pretty much anything. The common practice obviously is with the hoods, helmets that everyone wears when they're skydiving and doing other stuff, and other adventures, which I've got an adventure coming up which I will be using it for. I'll be putting on a helmet, all providing that the Reading test footage goes well. So yeah, you get that with the screw lock system. You get a quick start guide, which just allows you to get up and running with your GoPro without reading the thick chunkier guide, which you also get here. You get 2 GoPro Be a Hero stickers, which you can stick to your bike or your camera bag or wherever you want, if you want them. You also get these 2 adhesive pads, which allow you to stick onto any surface. You have to heat them up first, I think. They stick on any surface virtually, and then you can mount your GoPro onto it, and then you can record with all different places. I've heard mixed reviews about these adhesive pads, but I think I'm just going to go for the screw lock sort of helmet and glove. You also get this important product and safety information sort of pamphlet, and of course you get the charging cable. I was quite surprised you don't actually get a plug with this. It's just a USB. But you can pick up a plug, a USB charging plug for under £5, so it's not too much. I've already got one anyway for how I charge my phone. So that's everything you get within the box. I just realised I haven't actually read to you what was on the back of the box, so I'll do that in a second, and I'll also show you the glove mount which I've purchased, which I'll be wearing at Reading, and after that we'll jump to the test footage from there. Okay guys, so I'm just going to read you quickly what was on the side and the back of the box. So here we basically just have the camera stats. I read a few of them earlier. It also does 440p resolution at 30 or 25 frames per second at an ultra wide angle. Most of these are ultra wide, apart from the 1080, which is ultra wide and also medium. We also have here that it says it shoots at cinema quality and captures advanced manual controls for video. It has a highlight tag which allows you to mark key moments while you're recording, which is a pretty cool feature I'll be excited to test out. It has a super view which captures the world's most immersive wide angle, which basically just is bragging about its wide angle capabilities there. And it has an automatically powers off when not recording to save battery life, which is pretty smart, pretty good technology there. Anything on the back of the box that I haven't read, I'll just read to you now. So it has built-in battery and records for up to 2 hours at 1080p, which is very impressive. Waterproof, as I said before. It's got 2 microphones in it, which I have not said yet, which is a very cool feature. That's dual mic. You can connect to the Gopro app with your phone, which I said before. It's very light. It says here it's 2.6 ounces, which is incredibly light, guys. Really, just pick it up off here. It's stuck to this at the moment, but it's very light. I'm going to put it on my wrist in a moment for you to see. And it also says that the image auto rotates when you move the camera around, which is a very cool feature. It said you can change video and photo resolution and the frame rate in the camera. And it's easy one button photo and video capture, which is the button on top there. Okay guys, so I'm just going to mount it to my wrist to show you what I'm going to be doing when I'm going around Reading, and then we're going to cut to the Reading footage. One thing I did forget to mention, guys, is that this GoPro, here it is on the glove mount, I'll show you it properly in a second, does take a micro SD card. So you need to go to the shop and get one of those. This one is a 64GB SanDisk memory card, and then you can slot it into that one and pop it into your PC or Mac. Very important. Obviously you need a memory card to record footage. I went for 64GB because I don't want to run out of space on my memory card, and it's 4K Ultra HD, which this only goes up to 1440p, so no worries there about it being not being the right specs. I always just try and get the highest capacity memory card I can get. Not too high, obviously. You can get 128GB, but that's a lot of money, and if it gets corrupted, then that's your money gone. SanDisk are very good though, been using them for years, never had a problem with them. So now I'm just going to show you the glove mount, if I can get behind this table. There it is. Very cool. Costs about £7 with postage from Amazon. It's triple strapped to my hand. It feels very sturdy, it feels very steady when I move it about. It rotates 360 degrees, so for all you selfie lovers out there, you can turn it and get a selfie with yourself, and then you can turn it back around and get a different shot. So this is what I'm going to be using to record when I go to Reading. I'm very excited, and without further ado, we're going to cut to some test footage. We're lost in Reading. Oh, God. And there's cranes.
It's fine.
It's not fine. We need to get to the festival. Approaching the stage. The main stage. Get this close. We made it, bud. We made it. So guys, that was the Reading footage. I certainly hope you enjoyed watching it, because I certainly enjoyed shooting it. Now for the review part. I'm doing the review on the actual GoPro itself, as you can see, just so you can hear the dual mic system, because at Reading it was up and down because we were jumping about and moshing, and there was loads of bass. We were right at the front, and you couldn't get the full sort of sound quality. So I just wanted you to sort of see the sound quality, and so we could see the camera sort of capabilities a bit better. It's on the wide angle setting again, which it was at Reading. So I'm just here in my garden just for the ambient light, so you guys can see what it's like shooting with a GoPro. So yeah, reviewing the GoPro, it's a very, very durable camera, the GoPro Hero Session. That's the thing I'd say that was best about it. It's durable and it's very, very effective. I only shot it at 1080p at 60 frames per second throughout Reading, which is what I'm shooting it on now. I didn't shoot it on the 1440p, so I'll have to give that a go. But for what I use this camera for, I can give it an honest review and say it's a very, very good camera. Downsides in general, first of all, this glove mount is a fair downside because it's very difficult to keep your wrist sturdy. However, it worked for what I needed it for roughly at Reading. I think I'll get the helmet for my next adventure where I'll be using this again. So yeah, it's very just difficult to keep steady even now. You can see I'm trying to keep it still as I can, it's still moving a little bit. So that's the downside of the glove. The only downside is the actual camera. It's limited at 1440p and that's at 30 frames a second. I can't really think of anything else too bad to say about this camera. It's very, very good. The battery life is fairly, I'd say it's very good. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I recorded all my footage at Reading and then I'm recording it now on the same battery charge, so I'd say it probably lasts another hour if that, so probably lasts about 4 or 5 hours depending on how much you use it. I mean, if you use it for one constant video, it's obviously not going to last that long, but I would give this camera an 8 out of 10. I'd say it's, as I said before, it's very effective, very durable, and I hope I've inspired you to go out and get a GoPro. There are better GoPros on the market, depending on what you're after, but if you're after a durable camera that is very, very waterproof. That's another thing at Reading. It rained, absolutely bucketed it down at one point. You can see water on the lens, but it does not affect the camera at all because it's completely waterproof. If you're looking for a durable waterproof camera that shoots at 1080p, it's fairly cheap as far as GoPros go and offers amazing quality, then I would certainly go and get this camera. That has been an honest review from me, Sam, ExploreTravelPhoto.com. I hope to see you guys again, where I'll be using this GoPro on a different adventure.